boards. It's been a while since you've been back in this position. How sweet does this one feel, considering some of the close calls you've had over the years?
It feels amazing. It's you kind of forget what it feels like, and today it's like you really can't relax or feel like you're out of it at any point. So even when, I'm standing there when Lauren's putting her last putt, and just like I need to prepare for her to make this. I'm expecting her to make it, and let's go for playoff. Like that's kind of the mindset you need to have in match play. So it's probably gonna feel very rewarding eventually. Right now I'm just very tired, but it's been such hard work for such a long time, and it just proves it's so hard to win out here. Everyone's so good, and it's just incredible.
We talked about on the way in, you've been up since 4:15, you've played over 100 holes. Just kind of talk about how you were able, step by step of the way, to fight off the comeback and kind of win this one.
I would like to say that it's on my cardio workouts, but it's really not, because I don't do any cardio. Like, I wish I was like Charlie and did a lot of running, but I don't. I think it's just, I felt really comfortable with my game this week. That's I've really trusted the work that me, my coach Hans, and my whole team with Aim Point, like we've been doing over the years. And today, even last week, even though I missed a cut by one, I felt like I'm doing so many good things. So if I just keep getting out of my own way and keep worrying about the results when I'm standing over the ball, because I think sometimes it's so easy to be like, don't hit it left, don't hit it right. And I just stood over the ball most times and be like, okay, that's my target, and just have like whatever feelings I have sometimes and just swing at it, because I know that it's in there and I know that it's good. And I feel like match play probably like freed me up a little bit in that sense, that the fact that even if I hit a bad shot, I knew that I can only lose a hole. Like, it wasn't the end of the world. So I was very accepting this week. I was very positive, I would also say. But a very rewarding week for my game, and to see where the level is at the moment.
Perfect. All right, we'll go ahead and open up here in the media center. We'll open up to the media center first. And if you have a question on the Zoom, please put it in the chat. Greg, if you'd like to start.
Congratulations, Madelene.
Thank you.
The final was really like 3 matches in itself, because you built the big lead, lost the big lead, and then the battle down the stretch. Can you talk about the emotions of the swings all day?
Well, I knew whoever's in the final has obviously played really good golf all week, so I was prepared, like, this is gonna go to the last few holes. Like, that was my mindset all day. Like, no matter what happens, like, this is like, don't even though I was up a lot in the early, I was like, this is like, she's playing well, I've been playing well, so she can always bring this back. So I think that was my mindset, like, take this, like, it's gonna take a while to, whoever's gonna win this we're both gonna bring it to the end. So it was hard. Like, I got really tired, and it kind of mentally hit me. I decided I needed an emergency banana in the bunker on 10. I was like, I need something to start going now. And then I started just chugging water, because I was like, I need something to spike me back here. And I got it going. I've never been one to give up. I'm very hard on myself. I'm very critical about my game. But when it comes down to it, like, I always think that even if I'm behind or something, that I can do it. So I grinded the whole way out.
And then your tee shots on 7, 9, and 10, you were missing left and right. Was that a factor of fatigue at that point, or just is that something that is normal in your game, to miss both ways?
No, I think that we all have tendencies, right? And when the body gets tired, I felt that I got closer to my tendencies, which then kind of hurt me. So I needed to, like, I stood over every shot from probably 12 tee, and I'm like, okay, this is the most important shot you've hit in your life. Go for it. Okay, if you hit this perfect, what would this feel like? Go for it. So it was, you kind of really have to reset. But I also knew that, like, one shot at a time, do it the best you can. You're tired, your body knows you're tired, but then, try not to fall into those habits too much. I come from a lot of misses. Like, if you've seen me play, like poor Angel this morning, I made the craziest par on 6 you've ever seen. So I'm used to being a little bit everywhere, but like this week I've hit it fairly straight.
And then just two more from me real quick. The chip on 17, did that just come out perfectly the way you wanted to?
Oh, absolutely perfect. I looked at Shane, my caddy, and I was like, well, I don't want to do this, And he's like, I don't think you have a choice. And I was like, fair. Okay, well, this is the time to do it. So, well, it was kind of those like, I don't really have a choice, so just go for it or not. And it came out perfect. We practiced this like little mini stabby shot. It was sitting down quite a lot in the grass, and it came out perfect. And I couldn't have. Don't put me there again, and I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, and then last one for me, I was talking to your mom, and she said the last time she saw you win, you were an amateur.
Oh, yeah.
So this was a really big day for her too. So what did it mean to have your mom out here watching this?
It means a lot. I mean, my dad, I think, texted my mom earlier or something. He wrote something. It's going to be a long night. So, because he's in Sweden and been watching this in Sweden. So having the support means a lot. It's like, a win is a win, but having a win to share it with people is the best feeling in the world. So my husband called and cried, and then I cried more, and it's just the best feeling to share it with the people you love.
Mark?
Yeah, I got a couple of questions. When you're out there battling in the course like this, even when you hit a good shot, it doesn't necessarily end up in a good place. How difficult is that from a mental standpoint?
I mean, it is. It's very, very hard. But Shane and I all day, we were like, okay, that shot came out exactly the way we intended it to. It landed where we intended it to. And then sometimes you just can't control the outcome. And I mean, perfect example for me was I hit a perfect golf shot on 13 in the last match against Lauren, and it just kind of kicked straight instead of, we thought it was going to hit the hill and kick right, and it didn't. So it's but in the end of the day, we always go back to what can I control. Like if I hit the golf shot that I have intended to, if I hit the chip shot that I've intended to, I can't do anything else. And then it's just a learning experience. What did we miss and stuff like that. But it can be frustrating for sure.
And also these 5 years since your last victory, were there ever times you thought, is this ever going to happen?
I thought last week, am I ever going to play good golf again? I think it's, as professional golfers, it is a very rewarding job when it goes well, but it's extremely difficult when it's tough. And I've questioned myself a lot in my career. I've questioned, am I good enough? Am I good enough to play against these girls? Am I gonna be one of the best players in the world? Like, I've always had the ambition to be, but then I never know really, like, you never know. It's sometimes hard to back yourself. Like, it's hard to back. I feel a little bit like Hovland this week. Like, like he came back after whatever 3 missed cuts, like, and I'm like, ooh, I kind of did the same, like I've had a tough start to the year, and this kind of it didn't come out of nowhere for me, but if you look at my results, it kind of came out of nowhere. So it's a very tough sport, and it keeps you very humble, but it's also it's easy to be really hard on yourself.
We'll go over on the left.
Hey, Roger, UNLV Rebel Report. Congratulations, Madelene. I saw there at the end your caddy, Shane Cotty, handed you the phone while you were waiting for the trophy presentation. You seemed to get a little emotional there. So who are you speaking to, and what did that moment mean for you? That
was my husband. He was husband Jack. He was with me when I won my first win in 2020. No, I have two in total. He was he ran on the green ugly crying, and I think now he's been ugly crying by himself on the couch at home. So he's the most supportive person. Every time when I go home, he caddies. He's been out here quite a bit on the PGA Tour a little bit too. So, but he's with me every practice session. He knows the work that both him and I have put in, and it's just it means. I think he knows how much it means to me, so that he just loves it. We both love golf. He played professionally, and he just knows the effort and the hard work that goes into it. So it's just so super nice to have somebody like that in your ball court and just be able to share these moments with them.
And obviously, Las Vegas has been on a big rise in the sports scene. So outside of the golfing aspect here, how has this week been for you, just being in the city of Las Vegas?
Oh, it's been incredible. This city is nuts. Like, it's unbelievable. This is my mom has been here before, but we've really enjoyed it. We've mostly been people watching. I'm not a big gambler myself, so we've been mostly watching other people scream at the tables. But it is such a lovely city. Food is great. Atmosphere is great. Unfortunately, I have been trying to get as much sleep as I can. So we've been watching the air show and everything going on. So it's a wonderful place.
Brian Hurlbert, LasVegasGolfInsider.com. Played a lot of golf now at Shadow Creek. Two-parter for you. What's the first thing that comes to your mind about Shadow Creek? Hopefully it's a different answer. What's the most interesting thing about Shadow Creek to you?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is that it's a wonderful golf course, but it will test your whole game. Like, this is probably, we were talking about it today, like, unless we play match play here, I can see this being easily a US Open course. Like, this is such a good golf course. It challenges you from putting, from strategy, from everything. And what surprises me the most is like this oasis of just a golf course that just sits here. It's like you come in here and you feel like you're in a little different world. It's kind of crazy, but it's a beautiful place. I've always loved it here. Played pretty good in the past, but it's a really nice place.
Anything else for you?
What do you think was the key factor in your success in this round, the club, just what was the best part of your game?
I would definitely say I've putted really well. I have made a lot of clutch putts when I needed to. I've made a lot of putts for birdies. I do think, I mean, normally good scores and good game will take care of matches in a way. I gave in. Probably Lauren's match was the first game I kind of gave away a little bit too much with my own game. I've been very steady before that, but I've been slightly probably that annoying opponent that's been making putts when you expect them to not make putts. So probably that was my best part this week.
Okay.
Over.
Hi, I'm Marissa from Diamonds Mirror. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I was also interviewing your mom, and she mentioned something very interesting, how much your win adds on to the golf culture of Sweden and how much it encourages that, and especially the new generation following in your footsteps now of championship. What are your thoughts on that?
No, I mean, we have so many good golfers coming out of Sweden. It's, I said when Lynn and Maya came out on tour a few years ago, where I was like, well, I better step it up now because they are going to come and take over. So it's, we've had a very good work ethic culture growing up, and I think Annika really paved the way with and then we all kind of follow along. If she can do it, then we can do it. So we have a lot of good coaches back home, good schooling system and stuff. So it's, I think we have a very good baseline, and then now you have your idols that you want to be when you grow up. I mean, I hope I can be one of those for some girls back home, but I mean, just knowing that you can make it from a small country. We have a lot of snow. We don't have great facilities most year round, but it's not impossible.
Just one last one from me. How important was this week, either winning or not, or for you to have with the stretch we have coming up, especially with the Chevron Championship on the horizon?
I think mentally this was extremely important because I have been questioning, like the question I got before, like I have been questioning, I've put in a lot of work. Like this is, I keep telling people I'm probably on the back nine of my career, and I said, I put in a lot of work, and is it paying off? Because if it's not paying off, it's been hard. And now I'm like, well, I can see in every part of my game, like it is working, and I'm on the right path of doing really good things. So that's probably the biggest thing I take with me. I mean, to win a golf tournament, you're gonna have a lot of good luck. I mean, this week I've had some good bounces, I've had some bad bounces, but I probably had a few more good bounces than most people. So you have to be lucky to win. You have to be steady to win. So that's probably what I take with me.
No better place to be lucky than Vegas.
Oh, exactly. I wish.
Thank you so much, Madelene.
Thank you. Thank you.
Swedish.
Oh, Swedish.
Yes, please.
Swedish. Answer in Swedish.